Hello, and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the Mexican Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered as we'd rate them out of 10 for their weekend. My favourite video to do. And driver ratings does divide opinion. Let's jump into it. And there's some crackers this weekend. Max 3. He's getting absolutely rinsed for that dirty driving, reckless driving, dirty driving. And forcing his title rival off because he knows he's in a slower car. It's wrong, and he deserved every penalty he got. And 3's generous. Yeah, he qualified P2, absolute brilliant again, outperformed his car. He got the perfect start, but then Sainz mugged him off, really, and then he just pushes Lando off twice. We've seen it in the past with Lewis. Desperate Dan mode comes into Max. That is unacceptable by Max, and he rightly deserved them penalties, in my opinion. Max is going to win this title clear as day, every day of the week. He does not need to get involved. He probably lost more points yesterday than if he just let Lando pass. Lando would have finished second, Max would have finished fourth. He's only lost 6 points. Max is going to win this title. He doesn't need to revert to dirty tactics. Sergio Perez 0. The worst home Grand Prix he could have asked for. And yeah, he qualifies 18th. He finishes last. He gets a 5-second penalty for being start infringement. Then he has contact with Lawson, who's probably going to take his seat. It was an absolute mess. A disaster of a home Grand Prix for Sergio. I feel sorry for him at this point. Not good enough. It couldn't have gone any worse. Lewis Hamilton 6. Yeah, qualified 6. Lost it in the stadium section. Qualifying's been a shit show for Lewis in 2024. Story of his season. He finishes 4th after being stuck behind George for long periods, but Mercedes were 30 seconds off the lead. Mercedes are slow. George Russell 6. Yeah, he binned it in practice too. The second time in 2 races, he smashed the car up. Not good enough by George Russell. And if he continues that, he will end up losing his Mercedes seat. He did a good race though, but yeah, Lewis got him in the end. He finished 5th. Charles Leclerc 8. Qualified 4th. He was 0.3 off his teammate, which was a lot. He benefited from Max pushing off Norris up to P2. And then he almost lost it out the last corner, a super save, then pitted late on to get the fastest lap. And Ferrari are favourites for the constructors now. I'm so worried. Carlos Sainz 10. Wow, what a smooth weekend. Pole, it's a stunning lap. He batters Charles Leclerc, batters the field. And then he lost the lead. The overtake on Max is brilliant. He's quite far back. Down the inside, doesn't lock a brake. Superb Carlos Sainz. He's been on an absolute fire at Austin and Mexico. He's going out on a high with Ferrari. And have Ferrari made a mistake getting rid of him? He's superb at the minute. And he's got to be favourite for the win at Brazil. Lando Norris 8. Yeah. He qualified P3. Battered Oscar Piastri. But if Lando qualified on pole, he wouldn't have got in that issue with Max in the first place. But yeah, Max's driving was ridiculous. He pushed Lando off twice. I mean, it's just unacceptable. He finished P2, Lando. It's a decent result. But yeah, I'm really worried about the constructors now. Really worried. Yes, Oscar Piastri won. Absolutely won. He has been He's been a disgrace since Baku. Shit at Singapore, shit at Austin, shit at Mexico. He qualifies an absolute disgraceful 17th. Lost it at turn 12. And Oscar's costing McLaren big points in the constructors. It's not good enough. He's going to be called out, as everyone gets called out on this channel. No matter who you are, you get called out. He finishes 8th. It's not a good drive back. It's not. It's just not. He shouldn't be in that place in the first place. If he qualifies better, he's up there. Piastri needs to up his game. He's been absolutely dog shit lately. Fernando Alonso 5, standard 5 as he retired from the race. His 400th GP. He qualified 13th, was happy, but he retired early on. Debris in the brake duct. A real shame. Lance Stroll 6. Qualified 14th, finished 11th. A decent race by Lance standards. I mean, finishing P11 for Lance is like a win. But Aston Martin 40 seconds off Kevin Magnussen. Wow. That is alarming. Very alarming. Gasly 8. Superb again. Should have scored points in Austin. He scores points at Mexico. He's absolutely battering Esteban Ocon at the minute. Qualified 8th. Finished 10th. And really Alpine shouldn't be in the points. So that is really strong by Gasly. Really good performance. Esteban Ocon 1. Qualifies 19th. Then he starts from the pit lane. He's Haas bound. It's like he's given up. Where's the fight? Where's the passion by Esteban Ocon? I'm not seeing it. And that's why he's got 1. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. He's been shocking lately. I don't even know where he finished. 13th, I think. Yeah. Ocon's Haas bound. He looks like he's checked out to me. 1 5. Standard 5 as he retired. P11 in quali as he crashed, locked up, brought out a red flag in the qualifying. And then first lap crash. Gasly moved over on Albon. Albon moved over on 1 A big crash. A real shame. Lesbian Lawson 5. Bit of an off weekend for Lesbian Lawson. Yeah, didn't really set the world on fire. He qualified 12th. Decent effort. Finished 16th. He had contact with Sergio Perez, who basically pushed him off. And then he had contact with Collie Dog. So yeah, he flicked the bird at Sergio Perez as well. That is absolutely savage. Someone commented that on the video. I thought they were actually taking the piss, but no, it's actually true. Savage Liam Lawson. He's not going to get the seat though if he's flicking off the Red Bull driver. Big up the lesbian. Alex Albon 5. Again, standard 5 as he retired. Big weekend. He needed a reaction. I don't know what he's doing in FP1 as he basically crashes into Ollie Behrman. And then he has the cheat to blame Ollie Behrman. I mean, it was your fault. Why do drivers do that? P9. He qualified P9. Kind of got lucky with the red flag, but he was there. And then big crash lap 1. Gasly over to Albon. Albon into Tsunoda. Yeah, was a chance of big points. Collie Dog 6. Qualified 16th. Wasn't happy with the balance. Finished 12th. Contact with Liam Lawson. But yeah, I think that's the lowest mark I'd give him. He wasn't spectacular this weekend, Collie Dog. Valtteri Bottas 7. Very strong. I mean, to make Q2 was outstanding. It really was. He won't get the credit because he drives a green tractor, but it was good. And he finished 14th. A solid weekend by Valtteri Bottas. Guan Yu Zhou 0. Last. Qualifies 20th. Surprise, surprise. Finishes 15th. A brake issue. Zhou needs to go. Nico Hulkenberg 8. Where's Hulk on the list? Qualified 10th. Made a mistake at turn 12. Finished 9th. 2 weekends. Kevin Magnussen's been better. But it's massive points for Haas on Racing Bulls. Haas are pulling away from Racing Bulls. And I think that's the 4th points finish in a row for Nico Hulkenberg. Consistency is key. Kevin Magnussen 10. 10. Absolutely outstanding by the Dane. The Viking man has stepped up. Wow. If you perform like this every weekend, Kevin Magnussen, you'd have a seat in F1 next year. Outstanding. I can't praise him highly enough. I'll rinse him when he does dirty driving like Monaco. But I'm giving him a lot of praise here. It's a 10 out of 10 performance. How can he do any better than he's done? He qualified 7th. He finished 7th. He's beat a Red Bull. He's beat a McLaren. It's outstanding, Kevin Magnussen. He can't do any better than that. That is a 10 out of 10 performance. It is. How can he do better than that? The top teams are too far ahead. Outstanding by Kevin Magnussen. Really, really impressive. That is absolutely, I'll say it again, outstanding Kevin Magnussen. I'm so impressed. Really good. So there we have it, driver ratings for the Mexico Grand Prix. Domination by Carlos Sainz, contact between the title rivals. It was a good race. And next up we have Brazil. We got a lot of videos coming on the channel. Tomorrow we're gonna, well, I've got 3 videos to do. Max, dirty driving. Piastri, not good enough. And I'm gonna be imploding again on Zachariah Brown. And we've got a preview for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Yeah, I'm going to be busy. Thanks for watching. Comment down below your thoughts. Driver ratings always divides opinion, but it's my favourite video to do. And I believe it's your favourite video that I do, because the views on driver ratings, boom. Adios.